Hey everyone, it's your friends here at Fundraise. In this quick explainer, we're going to break down how to tackle what is, let's be real, the most important and absolutely the most bananas fundraising season of the year.
Okay, let's kick things off with a little pop quiz. When do you think nonprofits rake in the most cash each year? Got your answer?
If you guessed December, you nailed it. Nearly a third of all annual giving happens in that one single month. You know, between the holiday spirit and that big old tax deadline, it's just a massive opportunity. But, and this is a big but, just because it's December doesn't mean donations are going to magically fall from the sky. To really capture all that generosity, you've got to have a smart, actionable plan. So let's get into it. First up, laying the groundwork. Believe it or not, what you do before the December craziness even starts is just as crucial as what you do during it. And here's the golden rule. Start early. No, really. We've all been there, right? That mid-November panic sets in when you realize the year-end appeal isn't even drafted yet. The earlier you start, the better you're gonna feel. Trust me. And look, you don't need some super complicated 100-page plan to get started. All you need is a clear, actionable checklist. It really just boils down to these 4 things: a great campaign site, a visible goal to get donors motivated, all the ways for people to pay, and well, you gotta actually make the ask. Okay, so your groundwork is laid. Awesome. Now let's talk about execution, and specifically how to make giving as easy and frankly as appealing as possible. It all comes down to this. Convenience is king. The easier you make it for someone to donate, the more money you're going to raise. It's that simple. And we're not just talking about timing here. We're talking about the method of giving. Just take a look at the impact when you offer modern payment options. I mean, a standard online gift is amazing. We love it. But the average stock donation can be as high as $8,500. That is a huge difference. And yeah, this is exactly where having the right tools makes all the difference. Fundraise makes it super easy to accept those larger, sometimes more complex gifts, like stock and donations from donor-advised funds or DAFs, right on your normal donation form. It's a total game changer for capturing that high-impact generosity. And hey, don't forget to meet your donors where they're at. The most successful campaigns never just rely on one thing. They use this really smart mix of emails, social media, and even good old-fashioned direct mail to reinforce the message and reach different people in the ways they prefer to connect. All right, let's talk about the final sprint. This is it, the most intense, the most high stakes, and honestly, the most important part of the entire year-end season. Okay, get ready for the statistic. 10% of all annual charitable giving happens in just the last 3 days of December. Yep, that hard deadline of December 31st is an incredibly powerful motivator, and your campaign plan absolutely has to account for that final surge. Finally, after all the planning and asking, there are 2 things that are really easy to forget, but might be the most important of all. First, have a solid plan to say a huge, heartfelt thank you to every single donor. And second, please take care of yourself. This season is a marathon, not a sprint, and fundraiser burnout is a very real thing. You know, we've really just scratched the surface here. For all 9 strategies, plus tips on troubleshooting a campaign that's gone quiet, and some essential self-care advice, check out the full article on the Fundraise blog. The link is right there for you in the description. Thanks for watching.